The Zierer Star Shape is a giant ride. The ride first debuted in 2003 at the German Oktoberfest with showman Kaiser. Named for the shape of the arrangement of the rider's seats, the Star Shape was made to be a highlight ride at any fairground or park. The ride consists of 6 5-person rider vehicles arranged similarly to a Mondial top scan, attached to a huge counterweight arm that's around 28 meters or 90 feet long. This arm is connected to an A-frame and a platform. This design allows the ride to be transportable or permanent, though due to its larger size, it's cumbersome to transport and not practical to transport in the US. The first park version of the ride was installed at Blackpool Pleasure Beach and named Bling. The ride opened in 2004 and operated until 2011. It was then moved to Skyline Park in Germany, where it operated as Skyjet until 2019. It was then sold to Fantasy Island in the UK to open in 2020 as Turbulence. The ride unfortunately never reopened and is currently in storage. One other Star Shape still exists in the UK. Known as Air, it travels with the showman Abby Danter. It can usually be found at Hyde Park Winter Wonderland. The ride has been traveling since 2011. In 2015, the first permanent version of the ride was built, Mechanica at Liseberg in Sweden. All previous versions of the ride were transportable models, though some were installed at parks. The major difference between the transportable version and the permanent version of the ride is the base. The transportable version features a temporary base with platforms that can be disassembled, while the permanent version is secured directly to the ground with concrete footers and features a non-disassemblable base. Another permanent version would open in 2019 at Parc Spirou in France, named Vive Bulgras. A new traveling version would also open that year at Duna Fantasia in Indonesia. At least based on photos, this could actually be a permanent version. The newest Star Shape is Star Voyager at Marineland in Canada, added in 2022 and serving as Marineland's newest ride in quite some time. Star Voyager is also currently the only Star Shape with 5 rider vehicles instead of 6. This limits the ride's capacity to 25 riders per cycle. This was likely done to lower costs to fit in with Marineland's tight budget. Currently, Star Voyager is the only example of a Star Shape in North America. Star Voyager was designed as a permanent ride, being bolted to concrete footers. The Star Shape is known to be a very thrilling ride due to the number of movements it can perform. The main arm can rotate, sending riders from nearly 100 feet in the air to the ground in seconds. The star-shaped section of rider vehicles can spin independently, and each individual rider vehicle can rock and spin like on a top scan. This disorients riders and also ensures that every ride cycle is a little different. The ride features redundant hydraulic over-the-shoulder restraints and can be offered with a spectacular lighting package. This makes the ride stand out in the skyline of any park or fairground that it's installed in. Combine this with the ride cycle's intensity, and this ride can easily be one of the signature rides of any park, much like a roller coaster. The Star Shape is currently the only major thrill ride built by Zierer, and it's definitely an impressive ride. Have you had the chance to ride one? If so, what did you think? It's a fairly rare ride, with only 7 known to exist. So if you've gotten to ride, what installation did you experience? Thanks for watching this episode of Flat Ride Friday. As always, if I missed something or got something wrong, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget that you can watch the rest of this summer's episodes of Flat Ride Friday right now without having to wait by becoming a channel member. See you next week.